Hi, my name is Taj, digitally known as Tropic Vibes, and I assume you're watching this video because you are familiar with the content that I create. And on episode number 467 of the podcast, I spoke about this tool that I call the NFT Valuator. This tool originally started as a checklist of a bunch of different things that I was using to determine whether I actually valued an NFT or was I purchasing it for speculative reasons and what have you. That checklist quickly became this tool, which I have posted online and you're free to use it. But I thought it'd be very cool to check out my favorite NFT and see how it ranks with all the criteria that I put into the NFT Evaluator. Well, first and foremost, was this purchase with FOMO? Was there some sort of external influence, such as an influencer in a Twitter space or something, that created this demand for me when I originally purchased it? The answer is no. This was actually minted 2 years ago, and I was not the one who minted this. I purchased this about a year ago on January 21st, 2022. And if you track that up, that is right around the peak of the NFT market, but 10 o'clock at night is when I made this purchase, and it was not during a Twitter space. There was no external pressure or anything. I simply purchased it because I like it. I already owned a chibi. However, this was the second one that I purchased because it had the attributes that I wanted. So would I buy or collect this if I could never sell it? Absolutely, because here's the thing, I have no intentions of ever selling it. Pretty much all the NFTs that I have in this wallet will never be for sale. For whatever reasons, these are the ones that I use for each of the communities that I associate with, and these are the profile pictures for each of those. This is connected to Twitter, so if I want to swap them out, what have you, this is what I'm going to use. And as you can see, there's a few in here, and I have no intentions of ever selling these. Number 3, would I lend money to the founders to ever start a business? If this was offline, were these the type of people that I would ever lend money to go off and start whatever venture? And absolutely yes, because in summary, they have experience running businesses. Of course, Spasta, who is the CEO, has already started and sold businesses, so he has experience. He already has a track record of being able to do this. And Fabs and H Bizzle, also known as 3500, are people within the space that I've come to respect quite a bit. And they've already proven that they can secure partnerships with companies like Arizona Iced Tea, Verizon, and other players outside of Web3. So what is the community like? Are they the type of people that I'd absolutely like to hang out with? Well before I had a chibi, I was actually hanging out in their spaces and what have you. So it was literally months I had them on my radar. I was hanging out with them, listening to them, even going into their Discord. I've been in their poker tournaments. I've played games with them and what have you. They're a good hang. So absolutely, these are the type of people that I would not mind taking a cross-country trip with. So that box is checked. Does this NFT give me access to something that I would buy even if I didn't receive an NFT? And I would say yes. These are fully 3D assets. So once I log into here, I can get the GLB file or the FBX file. I can put them into any kind of 3D software. So you can check it out. You can see it in all sorts of different angles. So this is game ready. I can put this into the quote unquote metaverse. I can use this as filters and Snapchat and all sorts of cool things. So yeah, this is totally something that I would use and something that I think is cool, even if it was not an NFT. But of course, having the ability to own it as an NFT only adds to its value. How about supporting a cause that I believe in? Truthfully, I did not make this purchase for any sort of charitable donations or anything of that nature. I was just absolutely obsessed with this particular character. The things that they're doing, I thought was just very cool. I was gung-ho, one of the earliest communities that I found on Ethereum. That's what really brought me to this chain. So it really had nothing to do with any kind of charitable donations or anything of that nature. So I have to say no for that one. Not to say that chibis don't do anything, because there's quite a bit of onboarding and things going on, but there's no direct charity that is associated with a project. So for example, a lot of these projects were launching during this time with the intent and goal of saving a particular animal or donating to an organization or whatever it might be. That is not the case with this one. This one was set up as a business that had creative aspirations and had planned to do so many different things from day one. So number 7, does this NFT give me access to technology that I would use? Absolutely. I've used the AR filters and I've done all sorts of cool things with it, created music videos, not just for this character, but also other characters within the Chibi Labs ecosystem, including the Chibi Apes. And I can go on and on and on, but yeah, this is not a Chibi Labs commercial. I'm just telling you, yeah, I absolutely would. Number 8, would I be absolutely devastated if the market value crashed to 0? And quite honestly, no, I would not be. I would love for the project to be successful financially and for the price to go up and everything to work out for everybody involved. However, if you look at the current price, Right now, we are in the depths of the bear market, and the highest offer that I have for this NFT right now is 0.0153 WETH. Now, it's absolutely not for sale, and even if it was for way more of that offer, I still wouldn't accept it. This is not something that I'm financially motivated by, and it's not like I intended to ever sell this thing, so no. And especially with these 3D assets, people are not really understanding and appreciating the value of them. So I don't care what other people think of this. I know what this thing is worth to me. So one of the things that I love about this project is their Chibi Town Halls. And these are open space recordings where everyone can come into the space, ask questions, you can speak about it, you can hear from the team and so forth. And I'm a huge fan of podcasts, Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse rooms, anything to do with audio experience because I can listen to it on the go. Sure, they have the Discord and everything, but they have the recordings up. They also used to put them on SoundCloud. I don't know if they still do because most of the time I just check the replays right here. But I know back in the day, I used to listen to the recordings on SoundCloud at like 2x speed. It's been a while since I've checked there because now I just go and check the recordings right on Twitter directly. So even if I never go into the Discord, I can still keep on top of things because they have regular town hall meetings and spaces with the community. It's pretty great. And lastly, I have to ask, was this priced within my budget? And as you can see, a year ago, I purchased this for 0.0777 ETH. So by no means was that a massive amount. It's actually less than the mint price. However, even in this market condition, if someone was supposed to offer me this or even way more, I would not sell it to them simply because I value it way more than what the market was giving it. I honestly thought I got this for a steal, and I still believe that. Even at the current market prices and conditions, if this were available for sale at this price, I would absolutely get it. So regardless of market conditions, after putting all of these things into consideration, this was a true value purchase. And if you'd like to weigh all these factors into your own NFT purchase, feel free to check out the NFT Valuator for yourself. Of course, it is not financial advice. It is just a free, fun tool to use for informational purposes only. Somewhere on this page, you should be able to find a link that leads directly to it, but you should be able to find it at niftybusiness.co/value.